You asked
Oh,
already.
okay.
Yo, what
Yeah,
is
but I didn't think I heard the response.
what is up, sleepers? It's your boy Ed Bennett here live in Pokemon. Who
Is
do I have
it?
with me today? It is.
You have the Great Ball Tier Master, I guess. I'm hard stuck in Great Ball Tier right now.
Who else do we have with us today?
How many tiers are there?
Up to Master Ball right now.
We got great balls master. Who else do we have with us?
Yeah.
Um,
Fifth gear.
Luffy Fisker. He's making a
No, he's
crossover
fifth gear
appearance.
Bonnie. He's the fake. He's a fake one.
what the fuck?
He's fifth gear Bonnie.
He pulled a fifth gear Bonnie yesterday.
I know it's
It's like $100 card.
Bro doing tricks on One Piece right now.
what do you mean tricks? It's just the truth, bro.
Stop glazing
Little-
One Piece so early, bro.
What do you mean? Just because you don't want to watch it doesn't mean it's a bad show, bro.
Oh yeah, it's
a great
terrible.
Yeah, bro. It's not a bad show, bro.
All right, who else do we have with us today?
Fisher Joey.
Fisher Joey. So there will be
No,
times
you're Joe Wheeler.
there will be times it is.
Isn't Fisher Joey a trainer?
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he's one of the Fisher guys. Yeah, Magikarp guys. So there will be timestamps in the description for our review. If anyone wants to skip ahead to that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's everybody's week been? 2 weeks since the last recording.
Been good.
It's been. I mean, I haven't had motivation to do much. So like bed rotting.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of Pokemon contests just been a bit overwhelming lately. So even gaming's been a little difficult.
Too much Pokemon right now?
Mm.
Yeah.
Too
So
good.
they basically they threw so much at me. I'm overwhelmed with the amount. So it's hard to figure out like, do I
My
want to play
steak
this?
too
And
juicy. My grass
well,
too
yeah.
green.
One problem I'm having right now is I'm afraid that this is becoming a reality for me right now. Anyways, is now that Pokemon Champions has come out,
Mhm.
it's given me less incentive to go back to playing the previous games because I already have the Pokemon that I want to run with at the moment.
What do you mean?
And so going back to the previous games to play them and to collect more Pokemon, the incentive for it is gone because I don't need a battle in those games anymore when I have Pokemon Champions to do the PvP battles in now.
Watch, they're gonna tank their own game because you said that.
But
Or like,
I think that's a valid fear to have, It's one thing if you just got Pokemon Champions and you want the other Pokemon games because you're enjoying the battling and all that stuff and you want to get more Pokemon without having to have it be stuck in only one game. But for a person like me who's been playing since 2008, 2006, what is it, 2004, it makes you lose the incentive to go back and play those games again.
Mhm.
Because while Pokemon is fun, their stories, they're not exactly like
mind-blowing.
mind-blowing. Yes, the most recent ones like Pokemon Black and White, Sun and Moon, X and Y, in even Scarlet and Violet, their stories are pretty good, I would say. It's not like the story starts, there is absolutely no middle of the story, and then it just ends. And it's the third act that's always
Oh.
really good. So it's not like you have the incentive to just go back and go through the story again because it's not necessarily super engaging.
Yeah, why would they
Mhm.
release all these games back to back so early in the year? Now, what are they going to do the rest of
I
the
think
year?
they're trying to do a solo release for Pokemon Wind and Waves.
Oh, when it comes out next
They don't
year.
they don't want to pile on too much for alongside the release of Wind and Waves. So if they do that, then the sales might not be as good,
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pokemon Champions is because they're trying to transform the VGC format to Pokemon Champions, so that's why they released that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's why. All
yeah,
that
because they
happened.
changed the mechanics of battle in the last game, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
What else have y'all been up to?
We did that 5K.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
guess
That's pretty,
5K. I
pretty
hung out with
neato.
them yesterday.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you did.
What y'all do yesterday?
Yeah.
Nothing actually. Not much. We just
We played card
yeah, they
game.
played the card game. I just played some Pokemon while we just watched some Ghost Stories on
Ghost
Crunchyroll.
Stories? Wow,
Yeah.
I'm never there for the good
Yeah.
shows.
You never want to
Shows actually-
come.
Every time I go, we watch Slop. Like, oh, let's watch this random
No, you're not wrong.
n-
It was
nonsense.
freaking.
We almost never watch anything. We just put music on.
Yeah. That's what I'm most
will
upset
say-
about. I don't mind missing the card game, but Ghost Stories, I'm sad.
Yeah, no, we were just having a good time vibing.
Yeah, that. I've never seen it, and now it makes you actually want to watch it all the way through. 'cause it's
No,
so-
Ghost Stories is objectively a terrible, and I mean terrible anime. Even the dub can't really save it
Yeah.
because the funny
is-
bits in the dub, they're not back to back necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Based on what
Once
I
you've
was-
seen the clips, you've basically seen all of them.
I have seen all the clips. Yeah.
And so
We also went to
therefore-
Galactic.
Yeah, we did go to Galactic. Everything was so overpriced; it was crazy.
Alexi fumbled the ball.
I didn't fumble; I was just
There was
shy.
a Yu-Gi-Oh
And I
baddie
did
that you
talk
were
to her.
talking to.
One
Yeah.
Piece Daddy.
One Piece Betty.
Oh, One Piece, but dang, bro, how could you fumble?
Because
Yeah.
you
'cause
got
I get
that's Rockstar.
shy.
That's
Yeah, you guys
all
know
you
that.
ever
You guys
wanted.
know that.
Dang.
You
If
guys
you were-
know I
if you
get
had-
shy.
Yeah, you should have taken interest in the card game.
I really was not interested in that card game. It was
It's
not.
fun. It's fun.
It's pretty
It
good.
didn't seem
really
interesting
is.
to me.
I bought 2 packs today.
Oh my god.
I almost bought me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I don't know if the new sets are out yet.
Have you not looked it up to see?
I have not. When you guys do that for me?
No.
No.
No, we're not that into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Not
Probably.
really.
Because it's the
I
new
tried.
board.
I gave it an attempt, but it's just so much words on one card. So
It just doesn't seem that good.
yeah. So with that, let's move on into the content of the show. We're skipping the trailers, so we'll move right into a spoiler-free review of the drama. So the
We're
drama,
gonna do
Huh?
that one first and then drama.
they're gonna
No,
do
we
the,
can
one-
do drama first.
the drama first. Yep. So let's go a spoiler-free review of the drama, released April 3rd of 2026, starring Zendaya, directed by Christopher Borgli. Rated R. Plot summary: a happily engaged couple is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails. What is you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
I totally forgot about this. I didn't even remember talking about this movie, so I was like, I don't know what this is about, but I'll watch it. So I was surprised by it. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was very good.
It wasn't anything mind blowing, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, I was.
I will-
You go ahead, Javi.
So for me personally, I was not looking forward to it. To say it like that. But it was pretty good for what I seen.
You
Yeah.
don't give movies a chance, bro.
But I just these kind of movies never seem to pique my interest, bro. And A24, the studio A24, it's just like
They're a good
They
studio.
are a good studio.
Okay, bro. They're okay.
They're pretty good. Yeah, I was like indifferent. Like I wanted to watch this movie, but the trailer, wow, they hide a lot because when you watch the movie, it had me on the edge of my seat for a lot of it.
Did it?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
and
Unless you're used to these sorts of conversations.
yeah,
Alexi.
these kind of conversations I don't tend to frequent. For me, it was like, whoa.
You
And
don't
also,
have these kind of conversations.
and also just the cringe from I was cringing so hard from the reaction of some of the characters that I'm like, oh my god, this feels like almost like a Larry David sort of episode, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this movie. All right, so what do y'all rate it out of 10?
I'd give it a 7.5.
I give it like an 8.
8.5. 8.5.
8.5. Okay. I'll go. You know what? I'll go 8 for now. let's look at some online ratings. The Critics Metascore 59 of 100, Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter 77, audience and IMDb 7.5, and Rotten Tomato audience 80. So the average of all these scores 72.50.
I was closest.
So with that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of the drama, starting with, in a Boston suburb, British Museum curator Charlie approaches bookstore clerk Emma while she is reading at a cafe, pretending he has read the book. Emma seemingly ignores him, and he returns to his seat before approaching her again to apologize for making her uncomfortable. Emma then explains that she is deaf in one ear and had not heard him earlier, and invites him to retry the original approach, leading to a date. So what do y'all think of Emma and Charlie first meeting each other?
First of all, the balls on this guy to
What do you-
just do that is
What
To
crazy.
come up and talk to a girl?
You have
No,
to, bro.
The way he did it was
Oh, about
weird.
lying.
Yeah.
Oh, the double down was crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But it worked for him.
I
He didn't even
guess.
bother researching.
No, he tried, but he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. And she obviously realized it in the second date because he's like, he didn't know a fucking thing about it.
Mm-hmm. He's like,
What
what about a mirror?
So much. He knew so much about the book. What are we talking about, guys?
So yeah, the beginning of this movie makes it feel like they're setting up for a rom-com. So they're throwing you off at the start.
Yeah.
Well, not really because it's A24, so you kind of know what you're getting into.
I mean, not all A24 movies are like crazy.
Mhm.
They all are.
Some of them are just
Yes,
like
they are.
indie movies.
Yeah.
Like indie, like, I don't know, like Wholehearted or stuff.
Yeah, and this is one of those movies where they have a much lower budget. You could tell they spent most of it on the casting.
Oh, no kidding.
Who
You
do
can tell
think is
because
more
some of the
expensive?
supporting actors felt like they were just acting out of a YouTube video or something.
I don't know
Best
about
friend, the
that.
best
I'll
friend
explain
who-
which one I'm talking about specifically. I don't remember her name.
Oh,
So yeah, I think Robert Pattinson and Zendaya played their roles very well.
and they show that you don't have to have some like weird PR campaign where you're pretending to actually be in love in real life.
They did have that PR campaign though.
They did what they
No,
said.
they didn't.
Well, not necessarily like where they're in love or anything, but there were like maybe one thing where people were like spreading the rumor about getting married to Robert Pattinson.
That they were actually
Another
getting
weird-
married.
Yeah, like they were. It was obviously fake rumors because of that, because it was the whole Tom Holland situation, you know.
Oh yeah, she actually got married.
So they were trying
Tom.
to. So they were trying to promote it. Like these other people were trying to promote it by spreading that false information,
Hmm.
but it was just promoting the movie.
Yeah.
So 2
Yeah, but
years.
they didn't do like weird like
No, nothing weird.
Like, did they
like I
actually
forget
fall in love?
who. Yeah, like who there was a couple campaigns that were like that where they would
I know,
try to have reporters or not reporters like paparazzi.
The Amazing
Get
Spider-Man
candid.
actors did that.
Yeah,
Wuthering Heights
Garfield or
just did it
someone.
too
Mm-hmm.
with
Did
Margot
they?
Robbie and Jacob Elordi.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's right.
That's fucking crazy.
I didn't know that.
So 2 years later, Emma and Charlie are to be married in less than 1 week. While walking one night, they witness their wedding DJ, Pauline, smoking heroin in a public park. They later discuss this incident with their maid of honor, Rachel, and best man, Mike, deliberating whether they should fire Pauline. When Emma defends her, saying that she's probably done bad, defends her, saying each of them has done bad things. The group takes turns admitting the worst thing each of them has done. Mike used his ex-girlfriend as a human shield during a dog attack in Mexico. Rachel locked her, quote, slow childhood neighbor in an abandoned RV.
They're all shitty
overnight.
people.
And Charlie cyberbullied a classmate so severely that the boy's family moved away. Emma then hesitantly reveals that when she was 15, she planned to commit a school shooting and lost her hearing when she held a rifle too close to her ear while practicing shooting. Though she had previously told Charlie she was born deaf. The revelation shocks everyone,
Mike.
particularly Angel's Rachel, whose cousin Samantha is paralyzed in a shooting. So what did y'all think of this crazy scene where everything starts to unravel a little bit?
Oh, there
Oh,
he
there
is.
he is. He's back. He's back.
Well, I'm back.
Your mic just metered itself for like a good 10
Oh,
seconds.
hard. Yeah, you died so hard, bro.
So what did y'all think of this scene where everything starts to unravel a little bit?
The scene in question would be the one where they're playing that quote unquote game where they're like, what's the worst thing you did? Fuck ass game if I've ever heard of one. First of all, but this is also the female supporting actress. Her reaction to Zendaya's character revealing the worst thing she almost did. It felt like you guys ever see those YouTube videos where they're kind of like the social justice reaction videos.
No.
I don't
I'm
think I
trying to
have.
figure out how to. I can't think of a specific YouTuber because these videos just show up, but they
Okay.
play out a story and then a person overreacts in that story, and then another person like it's supposed to send a message about like, hey, dude, doesn't matter, or like you're overreacting here, but the acting is always pretty noticeably bad, or you can tell when it's a act being put on, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I could tell based on her reaction in this movie, it felt like one of those YouTube videos where it didn't feel genuine. It felt like an act,
Mm.
It's hard to describe. It didn't
no, I
feel
kind
real.
of get what you mean.
Unbelievable almost. It felt staged. That's what I was looking for. It felt like a staged reaction
Or like Zendaya's,
to Zendaya's announcement.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I can
So
see that.
that's my problem with her reaction. There is it just felt too staged, almost forceful, because it felt like she had no connection to it, and to feel like she's relevant to the conversation, she had to feel like she had to include her cousin into it just so she could feel like she's offended by it, what she said, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't remember how exactly her acting
It's just
was.
that one scene.
I do know what you mean though. I forgot what the YouTuber is.
But yeah, but you
I
understand
think
what
I
I'm talking
know.
about a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's definitely a less talked about, like I don't remember the last time a movie has talked about school shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, school shooting is
Like
definitely
people try to put that to weapons because there was a visual of a gun on top
Over
of a
the
house,
school.
or yeah, but it's apparently has nothing to do with school shootings.
But no, the topic obviously is like it's a serious topic, obviously, and like it in this movie, it's best when you're talking about it, it's best to not just take any stance, so that like
Well,
so you're not
What?
getting political.
it's
Nah, I
so
don't give a fuck.
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It's so weird how taboo it is in America when it's so frequent an occurrence. Like
it's such
every
it's, yeah,
day,
just
there's
such
a
a
school
It is, yeah.
shooting.
I would agree, but I don't even like to talk about any of that stuff because I don't like getting political whatsoever.
Yeah,
I
Javier, what's
guess.
your
I mean,
thought?
I don't really care to offend people that I don't really agree with, and
I think
so yeah, it's not that big a deal.
I think Rachel did a good job of playing a role of me disliking her. I also agree that
Yeah, right.
she was, obviously the situation is not good, but she was like just taking it to another level.
Hmm. I will say Zendaya's character, like, she didn't go through with it, and that's the positive side of this, right?
No.
And I think the part where it gets out of hand is Rachel. I'm assuming that's the supporting female character, right?
Yeah, that's that's the friend.
Rachel and then Robert Pattinson's character are truly at fault here from now on, because beforehand, before this situation happens, or I think it's like the scene right after, where we find out that Robert Pattinson, he gets hyper focused and he gets too into his head about certain things,
Yeah,
and we see him start spiraling because of that.
yeah, I agree that they're more of the problem at this point in the story.
Yes.
Like how old are the characters?
I think
I
they
don't
said
know.
they met when they were 27, and this is like 3 years later. I think
Oh,
they're 30.
right.
Or
I think they're
30, yeah.
30 at this point.
Like the event happened so long ago, and they're talking about it like it just happened yesterday.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Of her contemplating the fucking.
Yeah,
That's
that was
why
like
I'm-
over a
that's-
decade ago.
That's why I'm like, it was like 15 years ago, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nothing happened.
it was a long time ago. So, yeah, what would y'all? How would y'all have navigated a conversation like that? Like, this is the first time you're hearing this information
My
being unloaded.
response,
I would. I mean, honestly, I would have been shocked. Yes, and I definitely would have hyper focused a little bit, but not to this destructive level, because that's a little crazy. I might have dumped them outright, though. But that's because I like crazy, but like that's a tad too crazy, you know.
But she's not that person anymore.
That's
It
true.
doesn't matter. That level of instability is still there somewhere. You know, because we find out why she did it, and her reasoning was complete dog shit. So, like, that's just pure instability at that point.
What
know?
about the rest of y'all at this point in the story? How would you have responded to the situation?
which one am I? Am I the
I mean, I'm pretty
partner?
understanding.
Yeah,
You're
let's
the-
say
and
let's say
you're
you're
the boyfriend.
Charlie. Let's say you're Charlie, and
Oh,
this is the
Charlie?
first time you're hearing this information.
Oh, if I'm Charlie, then I'm like, damn, that is bad. I'm glad you didn't go through with it though.
But I thought you said you would dump her.
Yeah, you dumped
Yes,
him
but
immediately.
wait, is Charlie the boyfriend?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the.
Yeah.
the boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah,
then yeah,
dude.
no, my original stuff stands for. I thought we were being in the position of the other girl.
Oh no. That's way
Yeah,
too-
no, I probably would have I'm pretty decisive when it comes to this stuff, unfortunately. So, like, I would have left. Like, I'm out of here. I would have changed addresses, name. I would have made sure they couldn't track me down.
What just happened to you being like, it happened 15 years ago, bro? It doesn't matter.
This was from the position of me not being the boyfriend.
Bruh.
But now that I'm the boyfriend, I'm like, okay, I'm out of here.
Now that you're in the situation,
Now that I'm
jumping
actively
ship.
involved, I'm like, I don't want to be involved anymore.
you like being the spectator, not the
Nice,
player.
bro.
Yeah. I'll be the spectator.
What about the rest of you?
I'd
chilling
be
out.
pretty understanding. I mean, I'd have questions, and it might even get to the brink of like being annoying,
If they
asking
can,
about their situation in that point of time.
yeah. If they
yeah.
can give the information out that we find out later before I decide to just dip, then maybe I can change my mind. But we'll see.
You mean like how he was pursuing to get more answers on why she?
He was doing it in a very bad way, though.
What do you mean? He was asking questions. Like
He was doing it very badly.
I thought it was straightforward. I liked how he was
It
doing
really
it.
wasn't.
That's how I would have done it. Like, hey, yo, why do you want to do this? I just think him lying out of his ass to everyone else to manipulate the story was a little bit unreasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I didn't like that, but the fact he got the true story and the fact she's kind of crazy and he realizes that, obviously show that in the sex scene. It's like he's like thinking about it, he's like, huh, maybe that's why she slapped me.
He's trying to kill me.
Maybe she's trying to kill me. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't leave her. It's like they've been together for like 4 years. Wasn't that the
Y'all are
case?
brave.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's been 15 years that you fucking even thought about doing.
I'm in
I mean,
agreement with y'all.
Obviously that heavily weighs on her judgment because she literally still thinks about it. She's like,
Guys, look. When
man,
it
I can't
comes to the
believe.
dating scene, if they even have a health issue, I leave.
You're
So you're not
picky.
gonna find anyone.
Yeah, for real. At this rate.
Everybody's got some sort of baggage, albeit to
I
different
mean-
degrees.
My only baggage is I'm a hermit.
No, you have health issues as well.
What
You
health
got
issues?
astigmatism.
Yeah, you have a
Your shit,
Alright,
you got fucking football
asthma,
Does
Yeah,
it
scrubs.
require you to go to
ADHD.
the hospital every fucking week?
you have asthma too.
You have ADHD.
You do
I
have
haven't gotten an
asthma.
inhaler in like 10 years.
Yeah, because you haven't pushed yourself. You said in so long.
You don't
So
eat.
therefore, I don't need it.
Says you.
I'm just
because
saying.
Just because you haven't pushed
My
yourself.
health issues don't cost me a fuck ton of money every week.
Yeah, but Zendaya's mental health issues doesn't either in the sense
Mm.
she's healthy. She just
It's
has
the instability part in this aspect. It's not the health issue I'm talking about.
Yeah, at this point of the story, I would agree with y'all that I would ask further questions when we're in private, just trying to understand the situation first before making any final decisions. I also
It pisses me off that the black guy's story is just so. It's like the lamest one.
yeah,
Oh,
And he was
just
like
cyberbullied?
crying about it too.
he's like, "Don't tell anyone."
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, pushing his ex into the front of a dog.
On
Oh,
her
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, on her
Mm.
birthday. That's the one that made you mad. I honestly hated Robert.
No, it made me
Charlie.
mad because I'm like, bro, like this is what you were so worried about going out, like coming out.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I
Like
guess
it's
I see
bad,
that.
but it's not like fucking. It's not.
I kind of got mad though with Charlie's side. Like he just didn't even give an answer. Like you telling me your whole life you're perfect. That's the vibe he was giving me. Like, oh
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, we're perfect. No, I'm pretty sure he has some pretty
I know, but he never
bad
revealed any of
skeletons
it.
in his closet.
I know, but he never revealed a single thing.
Yeah,
the
no.
whole
The
time.
movie makes us think that we're just supposed to take that as truth and face value.
Yeah, bullshit.
So, before we dive further into the Emma conversation, let's go back just a little bit. All right, here's another hypothetical for you. What would you do if you saw your wedding DJ smoking heroin a week before they play at your wedding?
I would
As
not
long
have
as-
cared.
Oh yeah, I,
I
said
wouldn't
as long
care
as they're
either.
yeah, as long as they
Like
didn't
big
do it,
fucking whoop, right?
Yeah,
Just put
Yeah,
the
fair.
fucking songs in the
yeah.
bag.
Just play the playlist, man. Just play the playlist. That's all I care about.
Like I don't
and
care
again-
what you do on your free time. It's not my job to like
Police you.
exactly.
But again, the only person who was tripping again was Charlie,
Yeah.
the guy.
Like I said, when he gets it into his head, he gets it into his head. He can't get that out of it. Like I'm a little bit like that, but he's on the extreme with it. It seems so.
His character seems like he's on the spectrum, but like to a higher degree.
I wouldn't
but
say
not-
spectrum. He's just in the extreme where he doesn't let things go, or he digs it. He gets it too far into his head to the point where he finds.
So the spectrum. He's on the
No,
spectrum.
that's not the spectrum. I'm
What
not
is
on the spectrum.
Well, have you gone to the doctor?
I mean, I can't.
Yeah, have you gotten
say
tested?
anything about you.
Yeah.
No, I
That's-
haven't. But you know,
Oh.
but it's not a spectrum issue. It's a personality issue. It's the type of person you are.
So let's continue on with the story here. So Charlie begins reconsidering how well he knows Emma. When pressed, Emma explains that she planned the shooting when she was depressed and drawn to the online communities around gun violence, but abandoned her plan after seeing another mass shooting negatively affecting her community. and instead began advocating for gun control, finally making friends among fellow activists. The couple's worry grows increasingly about whether they see each other differently, straining the relationship. They awkwardly continue preparing for the wedding. Emma begins having shooting-related nightmares while Charlie grows paranoid regarding her mental state and fixates on gun-related imagery. So what do y'all think about Emma's explanation?
This is where like that explanation actually makes sense. Like I'm like, okay, you clearly saw the negative, like the negative aspect of what of the big mistake you were about to make, and you tried to correct yourself, even if some people made a certain conclusion that were kind of wrong, actually. Like her father later on. But it works out where she's actively going against gun violence, and that's where, like, if I was still in Charlie's position, I'm like, okay, you clearly turn it around,
Yeah.
you clearly are an advocate against gun violence, and I support this decision. You didn't go through with anything and are against it. Problem solved. There is no more issues. Case closed. That's where I'm at. So, and this is where, like, I would differ from Charlie. I was like, okay, I got what I heard what I wanted to hear. We're done. I like not done as in breakup. We're done. Drop the
Discussing it.
topic. Let's move on to the wedding.
Tell me you're not gonna hyperfix.
No, I wouldn't, because I literally got my answer. I know her history now. You know.
You wouldn't be shocked or offended that she lied to you about like how she got her hearing loss originally.
No, I genuinely would not have cared about that part. No.
What about the rest of y'all?
I would. I mean, no, I would have no issues. Being honest, I mean,
Sorry,
Like I
I'm
said,
feeling.
I fixate on the little issues sometimes. This is not a little issue, but I fixate on something that could be potentially pretty big like this. So for me, I would definitely need answers, and answers fast.
Yeah,
so
I feel like the way that they handled things was
well, that's
I
how you
don't
make a
know.
story. This is how they made a story, though. Come on, they went really
Yeah.
quick about it.
Like they
Then
should
you
have
got
had opened up multiple lines of communication, like involving,
Yeah.
you know, like set aside a whole day just to talk about the thing. You
And they
know,
never did. They should have postponed the wedding a little bit if
They-
they needed to work things
Yeah.
out real quick.
They could have gone to couples counseling too to discuss these issues with a neutral third party.
Yeah.
Because let me get this right. Like, if you almost did it, but you didn't do it,
because
there's
someone else
no
had
legal action that can be taken against her, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
because
sure.
everybody's first
Because-
response was like, "Call the police."
But why? She didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what
You
can
know?
you do?
How the fuck would the statute of limitations fucking apply to this?
So that's where I
Impossible.
didn't like the other female character, because I'm like, she is overreacting. She wanted to make it about her somehow, you know?
Yeah, I agree to that. I don't really.
And that
like
pissed
that.
me the fuck off, because nothing pisses me more than a person that tries to make something about themselves when it doesn't need to be.
Well,
You're
for
mad
me,
about
what
the best
upset
friend?
me was with Rachel later on was not necessarily how she reacted in that moment, although, like it sucks that she reacted that way, but in a way I can understand. But it was later how she tried to manipulate the situation at their wedding to like just dog on the couple.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was not cool. Just like don't show up then.
They're looking to start something.
Exactly. They wanted, as the movie's called, they wanted the drama. So yeah, I agree with y'all. Like once we have a conversation about it, and I get this story, I'm like, okay, well, you've obviously radically flipped your beliefs. You were impressionable team, and not to justify it, but there is like CIA dockets and stuff where they purposely push this on young incel children to commit these horrific acts of violence. Stuff that's like in the Epstein files, because Epstein himself was one of the people who communicated with people on the owner of 4chan for pushing these ideas on youths.
Yeah.
So it's all it's a systemic issue, but also not to justify what actual school shooters do. It's more of a lens or an explanation of how things got to this point.
I will state that some school shooters have the right, and to extent, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to say that they're
It
right,
does
but
not make
I
sense.
need you to
well,
expand on
because
that.
I need you to explain yourself.
okay, well, so again, unlike the Zendaya character, some school shooters are getting pushed and bullied to the extent to even if they say there's an issue, some people aren't actually listening. And
The only time gun violence is okay is when you're playing Call of Duty.
yeah,
Well, it's not. I think maybe rewording it would be a better way. Like, it's not. There's no way to justify something like that, but you
Right.
can see why in their headspace they would feel like they'd have the right to do what they did. Because, like, to a
Well, because
certain
in their head,
what?
it's always justified.
Okay, because like Javier said, like the issue could be brought to people that should be able to help the child, but they're failing them at every turn.
Mm-hmm.
such as parents and stuff like that.
Parents, teachers, and
Well,
school
yeah,
administration.
I mean, the parents are the first people that should be noticing something wrong with their kids, and when they don't, it's on them to it falls on them a
Yeah,
lot of times.
and parents are seemingly getting worse over time in terms of the attention they put to their child.
It's like, just play with
Most
this
likely because of
iPad.
that damn phone. Yeah, that damn phone.
Yeah. So yeah, none of us are justifying, just explaining why these circumstances.
I'm just stating, that's it. I don't, for Zendaya's character, it's just a little hard. I'm like, she just was being antisocial and getting.
She definitely didn't know how to explain her situation properly. I think it's because she's just been antisocial her entire life based on how the flashbacks we get.
Mhm.
So I think she's just not very good at explaining her situation, and when she's put in a high pressure situation in a spotlight, she just freezes up like she kind of did when she got a little drunk when they were having dinner together. So that part I can kind of understand because all of a sudden it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's continue on with the story. So after being ignored by Rachel, Emma is questioned by her boss about why Rachel has not been in contact, and it inadvertently suggests that Rachel should be removed from the work project. As a result, Rachel withdraws from her friendship with Emma and does not wish to attend the wedding, though Charlie later persuades her to go and attempts to defend Emma. He shortly thereafter has an awkward encounter with Samantha where he frantically assures her that she would love Emma. What are you guys' thoughts with
I forgot Samantha.
Charlie
Who is that?
spiraling? What is y'all's thoughts with Charlie further
Um,
spiraling?
I think they kind of go. I've never seen this extreme level of spiraling like that, but so I can't compare to anything, and I can't really say if it was too much or not enough.
This is
It
what
feels
happens
like
when
it.
That
It
can
feels
get
like
pretty
it was too
bad.
much.
Yeah.
It feels like it was too much, and he definitely self-sabotaged
Mhm.
in this situation here because he didn't listen to his own fiance, and he just kept on self-sabotaging himself into making a ton of mistakes.
Mhm.
So, yeah, he kind of screwed up here. Any issues that arise are kind of on him from now on, I would say.
Yeah, like they just straight up just needed to talk more
Mhm.
because he's in his own
It
head.
definitely was
He's
all
just
they
in his
needed
own
to do.
head, and I mean, his partner's right fucking there. He could
Yeah.
express what he's feeling.
that's all they needed to do is just have a sit down, and they never once actually did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was also fence sitting a lot between defending Emma and hating Emma, and it's like you have the information. Either choose one or the other. Like, are you gonna go through with this, or are you gonna back out? Because
And the one time he does actually have a dialogue, it's someone. It's one of his coworkers.
yeah,
I was like, that's not who you should be talking to this about.
Well, yeah, I mean, for some reason in this movie, counselors don't seem to be a thing. Like going to therapy, talking to people who are licensed and are supposed to keep it, confidential.
mm-hmm.
For some reason, they're like, oh yeah, we don't need to do that.
yeah, that's not how work on her mental health. So yeah, while at work, Charlie asks his coworker Misha how she would react if she learned her boyfriend Blake had planned a school shooting in his youth. When Misha says she would call the police, a distraught Charlie storms out and breaks down in tears. As Misha attempts to confront him, he kisses her and begins removing her clothes, but quickly stops himself. They agree not to tell their respective partners. Charlie and Emma later have a tense meeting with Pauline where Emma reveals what they saw and ultimately fires her despite Pauline swearing her innocence, while Charlie becomes stressed after his encounter with Misha. So yeah, what do y'all think about Charlie continuing to spiral?
Self-sabotaging? Yeah, no. It was hard to watch him do this to himself. Because it like we can see we know what we would do in this situation. We would obviously like it feels unrealistic how bad he spirals.
Mhm.
That's
And
what happens when you hyper focus on things that doesn't need
that's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
hyper.
Some people can't help it when they do that, you know?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know.
very manic, and it's not good because he's taking it out on other people
On
now.
on the people, and he's destroying his own life by doing it. So,
Hey, do we get to the part with the affair yet? Or
That's
Yeah,
what this is.
that's the scene. Yeah. What did you think?
Yeah,
about
no, that's crazy, bro. Like,
That's
How
pretty
crazy
I
is
mean,
bad.
it's drama, bro.
It's drama.
Oh,
yeah.
I think this is the part where I was saying that they definitely had that talk, but this is not the person he should have had to talk with.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Yeah, Charlie took it way too far.
fucking blabbermouth.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
For
and also
real.
trying to sleep with his coworker. Like, that was crazy.
Well,
Mhm.
what else are you supposed to do? Come on, Eddie. Just tell them your whole your basically fiance's story, and then just like, oh yeah, let's not sleep with each other.
Yes,
he's manic.
actually.
So, what did y'all think about the scene where Emma had to fire the DJ?
I thought that shit was stupid.
Think so?
Straight up dumb. Like you leave the fucking DJ alone. Just give her the fucking playlist and play it. Like they had
But
no reason to do that to her.
in your opinion, does that show her crazy side more?
No.
No, because it was Charlie's idea to fire her. She's just following
I-
through.
Yeah,
I
no.
just didn't
If
even-
anything, it was probably just like a symbolic thing in terms of, um, her as herself. She would probably just accept them as they are, at least for like, because they're not really hurting anyone other than themselves.
Yeah, it was Charlie, and she was trying to make him happy at the moment, probably by appeasing what he
Yeah,
wants.
for a
So,
more, to stick with quote unquote normal stuff or
yeah,
whatever.
and that's where more issues obviously occurred.
Mhm.
Too bad. He had
This movie is just very exhausting when it comes to relationships, and it's pissing me off.
It's pissing you off.
You sure you're not ace, bro?
What do you mean?
Asexual.
Oh,
No. Or aromantic at least. So
what's aromantic?
You're not interested in
you
romance.
you don't. Yeah, you don't like.
I
yeah.
like the romance. I just don't like the this.
this is romance. This is just Different
This
type
is
of
not romance. This is pissing me off.
Well, yeah, I mean every couple has their moments where they're upset with each other or have issues.
You
Like
know,
you have to deal with them one way or another.
Oh,
every
that's
couple
annoying.
has their way of meeting. Every couple has their one way of.
Yeah, no, that's exhausting.
Too much work for you.
It
So,
really is.
so Charlie and Emma marry as planned. Rachel gives a passive aggressive speech during the wedding reception, deriding Emma and her dishonesty and Charlie for going through with the wedding, which increases Emma's anxiety. While in the bathroom, Emma overhears Misha discussing a school shooting with another guest. Emma alerts Charlie to her concerns, and the attendees are gossiping about them and pulls Misha aside to confront her. Mistakenly believing Emma is confronting her about her tryst with Charlie, Misha blames Charlie by saying he kissed her. To Emma's shock, Charlie gives an awkward speech reaffirming his love for Emma, assuring the guest that Emma didn't do anything and apologizing for cheating on her with Misha. Blake furiously confronts and attacks Charlie. Mike and Rachel angrily tell Blake to leave the reception. Emma leaves during the chaos. So yeah, what did y'all think about the wedding going off the rails?
I knew how bad this was gonna be the moment I saw like the size of the venue. And
I'm
As soon
for it.
as Charlie mentioned how we're not gonna talk about the affair, it was just like a check off
it
the
was
gun.
yeah, that was a red flag right there. Yeah.
No, it was just bound to blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always is. Always is.
Mhm.
You can't hide that shit. So,
Yeah, this
Ain't
is
no
the scene
way.
where I was like, "Oh my god, I'm cringing so hard." Charlie
that's where I'm with. Yeah, that's where I'm with you there. I was cringing pretty badly with that.
I felt
I
so
was like,
bad.
it was hard to watch.
I felt so bad for Emma. Like this was all so blown out of proportion.
I was like, this. I could see this being why she actually shot the venue up.
She didn't though. Good thing, huh?
She
Right?
didn't though, but I could see it being a reason why she did actually go through with it this time.
Bro,
It's
giving
funny
people reasons.
Yeah, I said it's funny because there's obviously throughout the movie there's little snippets of shit going down, and we all know what's just going on in Charlie's head. That's why
Mhm.
like the venue getting shot up mid movie. That was all Charlie's mind's just going
Going
Yeah.
crazy.
insane.
Like, how about you act fucking normal?
Yeah.
For real.
Like it gives that's the vibe where Emma's character or Zendaya's character Emma, she seems more normal than him
Mhm.
at this point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's like when he cheated and all that shit happened, he's got his ass kicked. It's like kind of deserved it.
Mhm.
That's what you get for going to the extreme.
It's sad that it took this long, but that was his wake up call.
hmm
Yeah, and I just felt so bad that she had to be humiliated like that.
No kidding.
Wait, Charlie being like, "We have good sex." It's like,
Yeah, no,
bro.
that's yeah.
Is that not what you're gonna say when you get married?
In
Brett
front of
Stab?
her
No,
dad,
I would
too.
not.
That was crazy. I'm surprised the dad didn't punch him too.
Yeah.
So later, a bloodied and miserable Charlie returns to their apartment in search of Emma after failing to find or contact her. He goes to Emma's favorite diner, where Emma had previously suggested they go together after the wedding alone. Emma soon arrives and sits across from him. They reintroduce themselves as if meeting for the first time and smile tearfully at one another. What did y'all think of this ending?
That's some crazy amount of love they got for each other because no way in fucking hell.
You aren't
This is
built
what-
for it, bro.
Yeah, so this is why-
I'm not because
This is why you're not in a serious
I'm the
relationship,
kind of
right?
person with any not minor inconvenience, but any inconvenience that will disrupt my way of life. I would I'm out of there,
Mhm.
I'm out.
Just do something yet?
Nah, not the greenest of flags, I'll say.
No, it's not. It's really not. I enjoy my peace and I don't want anything to disrupt my peace.
Yeah.
And
This is
That's just-
you.
That's just how it is for me. I think the reason why I'm like that is because I've been single for so long at this point, where I'm afraid to give up my peace to be with someone else. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think once I
And I
find
mean, it
someone,
is nice.
it's very
Like, I won't
intoxicating.
lie,
Yeah.
I do like. Yeah.
Do you like having the
But
freedom?
you have an ungodly amount of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm sure if I find someone that I truly like
Want to be with?
want to be with, I'll easily do that. Give up that freedom, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I just haven't found anything like that yet.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes a minute.
Yeah, this ending was. I thought I liked it. I mean, it was.
It was hopeful.
Yeah,
I think they're crazy for getting back together.
Yeah,
but,
I think Emma
that's
was
love for you, right?
really the bigger person at the end of the story for forgiving Charlie.
No kidding. Yeah, she definitely. She understands where Charlie's character, where he spirals, and that's why she's like, you know what? I saw this coming a mile away.
Yeah.
But it's inexcusable, obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm just cold-hearted. I don't think I'm cold-hearted for wanting to dump his ass after what he did, but like,
I wouldn't
I'm
say
not her.
cold-hearted.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't say
her. So
cold-hearted. I'll tell you that. It's a reasonable response for yourself.
I would like to think so.
So, what is y'all's final rating for this movie?
I'd go up to an 8.5, 8.
All right.
8.5 still. I told you, I'd still like I said, I would have rewatched it. I have no problem rewatching this movie. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a short movie.
It is
hour
short,
40
yeah.
minutes.
They cover a lot.
Isn't it 2.5 hours?
No,
No, hour 43 minutes. That's it.
Oh,
I'll
Really?
join y'all at 8.5. I think it was a good movie. You know, I was enthralled the whole time.
Better than the other one we've seen.
So with,
let's not go that far.
Better than the other one we've seen.
No.
so with that, let's move right into a spoiler-free review of Super Mario Galaxy. So Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, released April 1st, April Fool's Day on 2026, starring
Is that why it's a joke?
starring Chris Pratt, directed by Aaron Harvath, rated PG. Plot summary: Mario ventures into space, exploring cosmic worlds and tackling galactic challenges from the familiar Mushroom Kingdom. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
this movie is ass.
Are you saying that because you know Mario's story and like the Mario Galaxy game? Or because the movie was actually bad?
I just thought it was just like a mess of just shit going on screen with
Because
no
I
real
want
sense of
to
direction.
I want to understand why a person is saying that, because I enjoyed it for what it was, and I hate Mario. You gotta say that. I enjoyed it for the entertainment that it was.
I thought it was bad as well.
I don't know how accurate to the Mario Galaxy video games it is. So I can't because I never actually played it. So I'm going in this not knowing anything, and I'm just going for the vibes.
Rosalina's barely in the movie.
Yeah, she was my favorite character, and yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah, she's so like there's only I'd say a few scenes that are accurate to the game if they're going like just strictly off Super Mario Galaxy, because otherwise they throw in a bunch of random stuff that is not part of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
game.
I think they did this, so they definitely made use of the whole Galaxy aspect to just throw in a fuck ton of cameos.
Mm-hmm.
So
They got a Wreck-It Ralph style thing.
yeah, well,
Like
Illumination.
the second one, right? The second one.
No, but they have that Wreck-It Ralph thing where they're like, oh, here's like a hub where you can go to any other planet or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it's all video game references.
But overall, like, I get what you said, Jesus, where they're just throwing a lot of stuff and flashing lights at you, basically.
Like, did Yoshi really add to this movie? I don't think
No.
so.
But he really didn't.
Not really, but it was entertainment.
He was just there. He was just there.
was
Yeah,
just
I
there.
like. I look. I like Yoshi.
Like how many fucking minion variations do we have to have? We have the Toads. We have fucking Yoshi.
They threw everything
the-
into this. Yeah, they threw almost everything in.
The
the
Lumas.
Lumas.
I almost thought this has got to be like a prequel to a Super Smash Bros. Movie or something.
It might be. They
Because
threw
of
in a
what they
bunch of
added.
references, yeah. Yeah, I was not very pleased with this movie. I actually really enjoyed the first one. I bought it when it came out on streaming, but this one I only watched half the movie because when I went to go watch it, I watched it on premiere day, April 1st. And I guess since it was April Fool's Day, somebody thought it would be funny to pull the fire alarm during the movie, so I never got to finish it.
Oh,
Huh.
well, the movie wasn't great, but I enjoyed it still. It felt because of how much there was in it, it felt too long for its runtime even, and its runtime is only like an hour and 38 minutes. So, yeah, which is crazy to say, but because of how much they try to pack into it, it feels like a much longer movie.
Yeah, it does drag on. So what do y'all rate this movie out of 10?
I'm gonna actually give it a 7.
A 7.
And not because I didn't like it or like it and couldn't find a middle ground. It's because I generally think it's just the rating. A 7 is the proper rating it deserves, I would say, because it's not good, but I'm not gonna say it's terrible either.
What about the
Well
rest of
then,
y'all?
then why don't you give it a 5? Because that's mid.
Because I enjoyed it more than a 5. I
Well, I
think it
give it
was
like a
good. I think
4.5 to a 5.
because I think it deserves a higher rating still.
What about you, Javi?
I give it a solid 3.5.
3.5. Wow.
Yeah, I don't like this movie. When I really think about it, I've had 2 weeks to think about it. I think they do no value in this movie, and they really do nothing better to make it more entertaining.
Yeah,
I just really regret suggesting to watch this movie, give or take. This is like we had nothing this week anyway, so I ended up working out that we had to watch the same movie that came out the same week. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's my opinion.
yeah, I'm also I'm at a 5. Like, for the half that I watched anyway.
Yeah, you weren't missing much.
So let's go to some online ratings. The critics scored 37 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter 43. Audience on IMDb 6.5. And Rotten Tomato audience 89. So the average volley scores 58.5. So with
You
that,
show these fucking slack-jawed troglodytes any sort of colors on screen, and they give it a 90% almost.
I
Right? I
would not give
know.
it that, but no, this definitely probably caters to a much younger audience. That's why it was so colorful and a lot of things
But-
happening at once.
But they could still have good writing. Like the
You're right.
animation's great.
You're right.
It's just these fucking writers on Illumination's payroll or dog shit.
Yeah, they don't really. Again, they don't bring any value to it. Like nothing really.
Like it felt like a
felt like a
a
cameo
Despicable Me movie at points.
Yeah.
It just felt like a cameo movie. It's like, oh, let's throw everything
That's
in here.
because it was.
That's what makes it not good. That's what makes it
Yeah.
lame. Like who would have been hyped to go see this unless you were 6?
Yeah, my theater was full of a lot of children, a lot of families.
Oh, I had some teenagers sitting next to me that were super hyped to see this movie. Can't lie about that.
Yeah,
And
I totally went to the theater.
Right.
And like it was just
It
people,
was very
and, I,
expensive. $30 popcorn, you know?
and they were only hyped just to see all the cameos. Because when I can't say it yet. We're not talking about the spoiler free yet. But yeah, there's stuff in there. They're like, oh my god, they're showing it. I'm like, oh my god.
So I hope I'm never like that. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, starting with Princess Rosalina, the adoptive mother of the Lumas living in the Comet Observatory is kidnapped by Bowser Jr., who plots to drain her power to create life to fuel a universe-destroying cannon in honor of his father, Bowser, who was defeated by Mario and Luigi and shrunken by Princess Peach. Rosalina sends Luma to the Mushroom Kingdom, where it enlists Peach and Toad for help. Mario and Luigi are called to inspect the disturbance, where they discover and befriend Yoshi, who has hatched in Brooklyn and is pursued back to his home after breaking a dinosaur skeleton in a museum. In Peach and Toad's absence, Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi step in to protect the Mushroom Kingdom and attempt to rehabilitate Bowser. So yeah, what did y'all think of this movie so far from that explanation?
That's a lot of things happen right there.
I mean, there's not really. I mean, Yoshi was boring. He just did
That's
some
it?
shit.
Yeah, they did a stupid little
Cameo with him
Montage.
doing
montage with
just him
His
exploring.
his walking.
was it a
sim.
Biggie song that was playing?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's his
Like the
little walking
instrumental
sim.
to a Biggie song.
Hey, Biggie, can't you sing?
Yeah, it was that song. Hypnot. What the fuck? What? Who cares?
Hypnotize me. I love you, flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I appreciated about the first movie is that they tried to show some backstory. They established New York, Luigi and Mario's motivations in that world and wanting to leave. And in this one, they barely used the human world for anything other than a cameo.
Yeah, it doesn't exist basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a figment of our imagination at this point.
Yeah, like nobody's asking about where Mario and Luigi are, like their family, because they had a big family.
No one's asking why there's a walking green dinosaur walking through the freaking world.
Yeah.
I mean, Toad
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah,
He
Toad.
was
But
like,
that
oh,
was
I guess he's just part of the team, huh?
Yeah, it was like a self-aware, stupid joke.
I think
It's
yeah,
just
I think
part
it's
of the
because
team.
Toad was jealous. Like, oh, you guys just found him and add him to the team. Okay, Toad was
Exactly.
so butthurt about that.
I mean, when you be like, you have more value than what.
Well, seeing as I hate Mario, not really.
And what did y'all think of Rosalina's backstory, being kidnapped
I
by
like
Bowser
that.
Jr.?
That was one of the good parts in this.
That was the only good part, being honest.
Yeah, that's the part that actually follows the game.
Getting kidnapped. Yep.
Or getting attacked by Bowser Jr. So, Bowser Jr. Is there anything else y'all want to say on this before I move on?
No, I don't got more to say about it.
Me either. This movie is really straightforward. I'm being honest.
Bowser Jr. is cringe.
Bowser Jr. is
I
cringe.
liked his design.
Yeah, his design was good. The art is good in this movie. It's just his personality.
You don't like his personality, bro?
I didn't like his eyes.
Oh, the purple
He used to
eyes.
just have black. He just used to have black dot eyes. And
Yeah,
I wish he didn't talk.
Yeah.
Like, talk as much?
No, just talk like at all.
So
Because I mean, he's a baby.
he is a baby.
Is he really? Like, how old is he in the games then?
I don't know. He's a baby. He's Bowser
No.
Jr.
Because
So,
in the movie, they make him seem older. Sorry to keep cutting you off.
oh, you can. So Bowser Jr. lifts Peach's castle into space in an attempt to free his father, but the battle with the brothers and Yoshi causes his spaceship to drop the castle into Honey Hive Galaxy. Bowser goads Mario into attacking them, thus shrinking him, but kindly offers to be arrested in exchange for the brothers and Yoshi, before being abducted by his son, whom he had not seen in years. In the Gateway Galaxy, Toad's backpack is stolen by Monkey Thief, who takes it to the casino. Peach meets Wart, the casino owner, and fights his minions to threaten him, forcing him to reveal Rosalina's location, the Space Junk Galaxy. So what did y'all think of that?
This scene felt like it was just fog when I was watching because I don't remember fuck all about it. Like I genuinely can't even picture it.
That's not a good sign about a movie.
No, like I know the scene. I know that they were in a casino, and that is it. Like I don't remember it at all. It's so bad.
That's pretty bad.
I couldn't tell you
Uh,
what happens or anything. I could not. So
I
you'll have to
mean,
jog my memory about that.
it kept
This,
me awake, I guess. It was a fight scene in a casino with a bunch of flashing lights.
this is where
The
Peach
music was
goes in
nice.
ape. This is where Peach goes in ape mode, right? And basically fights
Yeah.
a bunch of Nintendo characters.
And Birdo shows up.
Oh, she beats a bird down.
I know this is not where what is it, Star Fox shows up? Or
Nope,
is it?
No, not yet.
No,
His name is Fox McCloud, bro.
I ain't a Nintendo nerd.
His name is Fox. What does he look like? He
A
looks like a
star.
fox.
He looks like
He
a
looks like a
star.
Star Fox. There's a difference.
So, yeah, what did y'all think about Bowser, Mario, and Luigi having to team up?
I actually like that.
That wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it.
I actually like I wish they would have actually just kept this whole friendship going, you know? I liked when they worked together.
Mm-hmm. It was funnier.
Well, then
Well-
that wouldn't be true to the game.
No,
Yes,
it wouldn't be. I agree, but like Bowser was arguably probably one of the more compelling characters in this movie.
That's true.
He was one of the more engaging characters to watch, emotionally and like storytelling wise. Like Mario had no growth. He had nothing going for him here at all. He just feels like a bland character that we're supposed to impose our own selves onto.
It's Mario. You're supposed to love him.
But he has nothing. He doesn't.
I don't remember him speaking all that much.
He
Like, I feel
doesn't-
like Luigi had more shit to
Yeah,
say.
he did. But like
Luigi
the
had-
characters,
I
they
think-
didn't have any growth. They had nothing to lose. They're just like, oh yeah, Mario, here, go do this. You know,
Yeah.
it felt like there was no impact to them even being there, really.
Mario, I don't think they wanted Chris Pratt to talk too much throughout the movie.
That's
think that was-
not what I meant, but okay.
I mean, no, I get it. Literally in the
I'm talking about
first one,
story wise. The character
Yeah, I
just
know.
doesn't have
Because
anything
it
for
gave-
him.
because they gave all the story in the first one. Like they showed way more. They had you can like you feel like you could understand Mario more in the first one than this one. This one they're just like
Dude,
the rest of the games.
look at Harry Potter. Each time they do it, they retell his story every single time. Why can't they do it again?
Because this is
Well,
whatever studio-
the new story point was supposed to be his relationship with Peach, and they
And they didn't do
flubbed
that.
Yeah.
They didn't do
Well,
that
yeah.
at all.
But they did have something in mind. They just didn't do it.
Yeah,
well.
they made him do a handshake.
Simp.
Isn't that, is that good enough? Come on, guys. A handshake is all you need.
The problem is they don't want a romance thing. I heard about, like, they don't want the romance happening.
Yeah,
between,
Nintendo's weird about that.
And so, like, even though, like, I would have preferred it if they actually went down that route, but the Nintendo are trying to avoid that, even if it makes for a more compelling story.
Mm-hmm. So weird.
Like, if they did that in this, the movie would have gone significantly better, I think.
So Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi reunite with Peach and Toad, who have hired pilot Fox McCloud to transport the group. Fox's spaceship crash lands into Fossil Falls after an attack from Bowser Jr., who transforms Mario and Luigi into babies with a super scope. Bowser expresses regret over double-crossing the brothers, but is inspired to return to his old ways to mend his relationship with his son. Yoshi finds the Super Scope, rescues the brothers from the Tyrannosaurus, and restores their ages. Luigi alerts the Lumas to pick them up at the Comet Observatory, where Peach discovers that she has the same powers as Rosalina, her long-lost older sister. They were born from Stardust, and Rosalina sent an infant Peach to the Mushroom Kingdom to protect her from an unidentified attacker. What did you all think of that?
This is where I
This
wish
shit
that
was
Bowser.
cringe.
I understand that they need to stay true to the story somewhat, and so they can't just create a completely original story here. But I wanted Bowser to truly actually try to stay good, because I liked him when he was trying to turn himself around. He was a very interesting character at that point, you know.
Yeah, but then that's not true to the game.
That's what I said. I understand they had it, but like it could have been such a better story had he tried it, because then yes, it's the same trope where like, oh, the bad guy turns good and then like his partner is like, oh, well, I can't have you getting in my way type of situation, you know? Like it's a very overplayed story trope, but it would have worked well here, I think. And like it's just so many missed opportunities here, I think.
But do you guys enjoy Bowser's Planet?
Yeah, the story was ass.
But did
I
you guys
think
enjoy
that's the problem. The
Bowser's
story was so bad that I wanted to implement my own story
You have
into
your
it,
own interpretation.
and
Like,
so like
when
my
they-
own
when they-
interpretation sounds better than what they gave us.
I know that's right. You're glazing
Yeah,
it up
like-
too much, bro. You're glazing it up too much.
Like I don't know
really
if you guys
not.
played any of those Mario and Luigi RPGs.
No,
But
think I
like
have one.
like a movie based on like Bowser's inside story would have been cool.
Mm.
It's where like they get trapped inside Bowser's body or some shit like that.
Very Vor-esque.
That sounds better.
It's more interesting at least.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it just doesn't sound very good. You know, I didn't watch this part of the movie, but it sounds pretty bad.
Yeah,
What did
I
y'all
mean,
think
it-
of? Go ahead.
visually speaking, it's beautiful.
What did y'all think of Fox McCloud making an appearance?
Is this
Was
what
he an actual cameo or was he part of the actual story? Do you guys
Both,
know?
I
Part of
think.
the he's just a cameo. He's just a
He's a
cameo.
Okay,
cameo,
then
bro.
I did not like that as much
Oh,
because
to
like,
the
wait a
game, yeah,
minute,
he's
you're
not
not
in
a
the game.
Mario character. Is he in the game?
No, he's not
Yeah.
in the game.
No.
Yeah, then like it makes no sense in that point because I'm like, okay, this is I get that you guys are going for this whole galaxy multiversal thing, but this is too much almost because they're not even in the same game universe.
Franchise, yeah, the same.
It's not
Like
even
Mario
franchise.
has so much stuff just for themselves. Like, did we really have to add in
That
other
exactly.
franchises?
So yeah, because Mario franchise is different from this what is it, the Star Fox? Whatever
This
it's
is
called.
where I would say
Yeah,
this is
Star
where
Fox.
they
The
used
Star
to
Fox
really use
franchise, if they wanted to do a Nintendo thing, they should have just made a movie called Nintendo.
Well, this is where I think the
Yeah.
end of it, it's all Smash Bro related kind of.
That's where I started getting logo. They're totally trying to build up to something here.
They kind of gave up on the Mario. Just
Honestly,
like
if they could do the Super Smash Bros. Brother or is it the Melee game on the Wii, if they could do that story, because like I
So you
enjoyed
want
it.
more cameos?
Yeah, I mean, well, you've seen the
No,
cutscenes.
bro.
You've seen the cutscenes in that game. Those things are fucking amazing.
Well, melees are cool, but that's it. Like
They
brawls
were
are,
really fucking cool.
yeah, but that's not. I don't think they can workshop that into this goofy
No, not into
ass
this, but they could
version.
definitely try to make like if they want to use a bunch of their IPs, just make that. Make a Mortal Kombat movie, but instead of Mortal Kombat, it's Super Smash Brothers. You know?
yeah, the second half is basically Smash Bros. Characters.
That's so
Not,
dumb.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's just Star Fox. So.
No, there's another character they use in for
Who?
Smash Bros. It's
Oh,
the
they
little-
had Rob.
Oh, Rob made an appearance.
Yeah.
They also have the ink guy that makes an appearance.
Oh, they have Mr. Game and
yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, Game and Watch. Yeah. It was so fucking.
I heard they
dumb.
also have Pikmins in it too.
Oh yeah, Pikmin's
yeah,
were
they
in it.
do. Yeah.
For no
They
fucking
say it's just
reason.
Smash Bros.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
No.
Alexi,
Okay,
the second
yeah,
half
you're
is
right,
Smash
you're right.
Bros,
I
bro.
forgot about those ones. I forgot.
I didn't know about it. I'm being honest with you. The
Yeah,
second
yeah.
half is Smash
You already
Bros.
mentioned Mr. Game and Watch, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like Eddie, this movie is so bad that I don't understand why I agreed to watch this. Like,
It's ass, bro.
That's
oh,
pretty
like
funny.
the first one. There's so much memorable content that's better. And they actually have a good song playlist in the first one. And this one, it's just laziness. It's just they're using the IP to make this movie. And it's like, let's see what we do. And like again, I was for Rosalina. I want to see what they were going to do in that aspect, but they just cucked it, bro. They just fucked this shit up.
They cocked it, bro.
Yeah, they really did. They're like, oh, we're just gonna throw her in the trailer, and everyone's gonna be hyped to see what's gonna happen then. And we were.
Yeah.
We were like, it piqued our interest enough to be like, let's go see what this is like. We watch it, and it's not at all what we expected.
Yeah, it is not a good movie. So Fox Toad and Luma's pilot, the Comet Observatory, to send the other 4 of the newly made planet Bowser. Mario and Peach confront Bowser, whom Mario drops into the lava moat below, but Bowser survives in a skeletal form. Luigi and Yoshi assist Mario in defeating the Bowsers with power-ups. Peach revives the dying Rosalina, and they transform planet Bowser into a beautiful world. Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi help the sisters Toads and Lumas rebuild the Peach's castle, and Peach kisses Mario as a thanks. Fox sends the Bowsers to prison before heading home to his galaxy. Back at the Gateway Galaxy, Princess Daisy prevents a thief from committing another robbery. What did y'all think of the ending?
They gave my girl some melanin. She a little brown.
Wait, which girl? The
Daisy?
Daisy. Yeah.
Wait, Daisy makes
She
an
didn't say
appearance?
I'm a daisy. But that's fine. What'd you say, Javier?
So Daisy makes an appearance here?
Yeah, she was at the end.
At the very, I must have left. I must have left
Yeah,
what
you
you
must have.
because I do not remember seeing Daisy.
I like that one joke, I guess, where the Lumas and Rosalina come visit Peach and her castle's gone,
Where's
and
the
Luigi's
castle?
like, it died. The castle died.
The castle's dead.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. They defeat Bowser and Bowser Jr. Bowser becomes what, skeleton form now?
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess so.
He's Dry Bowser, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what his like the name for that part, like his new skin is.
Dry Bowser, yeah.
And then you got the freaking one of the stars torturing them. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm. And it all like it's way more normal than but like it felt also like, oh man, they're really just pulling out references when they just kept getting different kinds of powers that they just randomly shove in that last fight.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
The drill and Luigi with the clouds.
yeah, there wasn't
They
like
just
two more.
they want anything goes.
What
Yeah.
about-
And yeah, I don't get I feel like the fact that that purple dragon decided to attack Bowser Jr., it didn't really make sense to me because he made it,
He lost control though.
but it's paint.
No.
It's not like
Yeah,
a real creature was
There's not
like
from Galaxy.
there was no indication previously that the fucking things he makes have sentience. Like have their own fucking
They had to
wills.
end it somehow.
It was stupid. They didn't have to end it like that. They're like, oh, we gotta save this little fuck ass kid. Or the dad, I forget which one was in peril.
It was Mario.
Mario was not in danger of getting eaten.
I don't remember, okay?
You don't even remember this movie?
Well, it was the kid. It was the kid.
Oh yeah.
Luigi saves Bowser.
So, what is y'all's final ratings for this movie?
I'll go down to a 5.
I'm telling you, it's a 3.5, bro.
This movie's ass, bro.
This is bad.
It's a good
Garbage.
kids movie.
Slop.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much all. Yes, it's literally Illumination decided to talk Disney into
It's Illumination slop.
They
Yeah.
talked freaking Nintendo to just make it. It's like, oh, let's just make this. Come on, just trust
I
us.
don't know why Nintendo thought Illumination was the studio to go with.
Well, they have it's like pretty. It looks really pretty. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just
It's
story.
just the writers there are so fucking cringe.
yeah.
Uh,
Facts.
so let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies y'all watched this week?
I am watching a show on Hulu/Disney Plus called R.J. Decker.
RJ
Sounds like-
Decker.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show actually. It's basically about this guy who went to prison for like falsely. He got out and he's working as a private investigator now.
Private Dick.
No.
In South Florida.
but
Their
it's
nickname,
Yeah,
the
that's what they used to be called.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
cop
Yeah, I
show,
didn't know that.
basically.
But anyways, it's a pretty good show. I think it's got 6 or 7 episodes out right now.
6, 7.
Oh, so it's a pretty new show, huh?
Yeah, it's a very new show. It's pretty, like I said, it's interesting. I'm where they just left off. I'm excited to see the next episode.
It has me. He has me sold. It's a cop show. I'm down
That's
for
a
it.
Yeah,
good thing for you.
it's
Yeah,
a pretty good cop show. It kind of stands out from the others because it's not focusing on the cops.
are they
Well,
fighting asteroids? in
No,
this
he is
show?
like-
no.
In a sense, he's a.
It's not like what is it,
How
911?
did they beat that? How did they beat the asteroid showers?
I don't think they did.
Which one is that? Is that the
That's the
fire-
911
fire-
show.
That is 911.
Yeah.
All right, look, 911 has an episode where they one of the people stuck in the space station gets hit by a lethal dose of radiation, and it's actually very sad. It made me actually like
But they had to
tear
go
up.
save them in a space station?
No,
No,
he
no,
died.
no,
No, they died.
Oh.
They
Yeah,
died.
they died. They actually, but
At
it's
least
because
that's
they're trying to get above
realistic.
NASA.
But the
They're trying to
reason
get above NASA. Really get
the reason
above
it's sad is
911.
because but one of the guys is alive just long enough to be able to call down, and instead of mission control picking up, one of the like 911 operators accidentally picks it up, and they manage to get a hold of his wife and kids, and he is able to say his goodbyes.
Did they
to
say
the
brace
wife.
for impact?
Brace for him.
No, but it was very heartbreaking to see.
I
that
gotta
scene, how
watch
it
that
came out.
episode.
It-
No, for real.
yeah, it's a very heartbreaking.
The
Scene,
asteroid
yeah.
episode.
We're talking about
Oh,
the
I-
asteroid episode.
Yeah, I don't know that one, but that sounds ridiculous.
Third episode in the 9th season.
That sounds
We're
worse
gonna
than
watch it.
Fast and the Furious getting a car into space.
That was dumb
Brace
too,
for
though.
impact.
Those were pretty bad. There was both pretty bad.
Those
Uh,
movies are fucking dumb.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I was genuinely like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Like, what is this, a cop show or what?
No, I'm talking about
No.
Fast and Furious when they
Oh,
drove
that,
the
yeah.
car to
Yes,
space. I'm
bro.
like, what the fuck am I watching? It's like, why did I spend money on this?
We all know we're gonna watch. What is it, Fast Furious 12?
Well, yeah, they left it at a stupid cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I gotta know how the fuck he gets out of that situation, that impossible situation.
Yeah, right? For real. It really is impossible. Watch they image back in what's his name? His second in command, Paul Walker's character.
Oh, yeah.
Watch they use his brother, like his brother, so they can image him back into the movie. The
Brace for
outrage-
impact.
Yeah, no, seriously. on your left.
What else did y'all watch?
I watched the first episode of the Elbaf arc for One Piece.
Yeah. What do you
That
think?
shit's fire, dude.
So
Second
you're
episode's
rewatching?
apparently gonna go crazy right now because they dropped the OP / the ending songs. And apparently they're gonna have little not cutaways, attention grabbers like unique to that episode.
What do you mean attention grabbers?
You know, like when like when they go for like a commercial break, they put like a Luffy wanted poster with their
Oh
music,
yeah.
and they come back with like a Sanji one.
Are they actually gonna do that again?
They have been doing that again, yeah. But it's unique to it seems to be unique to each episode. So like the first episode they had a Shanks one,
Okay,
and
that's
I forget who else. And a Blackbeard one.
interesting.
Yeah, it was sick.
So supposedly, Jesus, we've been glazing you up too much. So
You guys do be glazing One Piece a lot, all right?
It's
Like,
good.
I'm the one who introduced you guys to One Piece.
Yeah, I know. So why are you
But
crying?
I don't glaze as hard as you guys do.
I respect
Well, you
that.
should, bro. It's a point of conversation
It
in the real
definitely
world
is.
right
I
now.
would agree. It's
I
definitely it's definitely a world-altering piece of fiction.
like when I was at the pyramid scheme, I struck up like 3 combos with people talking about One Piece.
Oh my god, too much One
And
Piece.
I'm like, oh, I know that this guy's a good person because they've watched One Piece and are caught up.
But
But what if
also
they like
watched
One
it.
Piece, but they're rooting for Blackbeard? Are they still a good person?
I think Blackbeard's like he's a shithead, but I could see how people could ironically want to like him to win. Because if you saw if you saw that first episode of Elbaf, dude, he's got aura.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, he does have aura.
And Blackbeard's stupid. Like, I mean, modern villains, they all make him fucking buff, fucking. They try so hard to go with like edgy types of aura, but Blackbeard's just some stupid fat guy who loves to. He laughs. He's
He just wants
fucking
power.
goofy as shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a cartoon villain through and through. Like we
Dude's
used
gonna
to
be the
have.
new emu, I bet.
Great. Yeah, I can't tell if he would be the last
I feel like he's
like
gonna be the
villain
last
or if it'd be
villain.
Emu.
No, I feel like he's gonna end up becoming the last villain. Like, there's no way they've been building him up too long,
you're just spoiling.
and
too much.
all his feats are all fucking screen.
Yeah. What else did I watch?
You guys stop spoiling it so much. I'm not caught up yet.
I rewatched The Prestige yesterday.
The Prestige is a good movie.
I watched
It's a good movie.
another cop show. This one was kind of just in the background noise, and it was dog
Hello?
shit. What?
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 Hello?
Is he saying something?
Who's this?
I don't know.
I think he just went mute. Anyways, yeah, I forgot what the show was called, but so I'm not even gonna go about it. But I watched another one and it wasn't good. Even for background noise, it wasn't good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
And I watched some K-dramas on Netflix.
Oh, K-dramas.
Yeah, I tried to go back to getting into K-dramas again, like I was back in like high school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they don't have City Hunters on Netflix or anywhere, and I really want to start with that one because that's one of the K-dramas that got me into it.
What?
Oh,
Sorry.
we hear you now.
Yeah, my shit died, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was just watching this one. I watched an episode of this one where this guy like gets like 5 resets a day, and it like at midnight he goes back to like the previous day to solve certain issues, and he only has 5 chances a day to solve certain situations. So that was a pretty interesting one. Here, let me open
That
up
does sound
Netflix.
pretty wild.
What if he doesn't solve his
I don't
shit?
know. I didn't get that far.
Oh, so you just started it.
Yeah. So a killer's paradox is pretty interesting. This guy apparently like he accidentally kills this person, right? And he's like having a mental breakdown about it. He's freaking out, and only to find out on the news that hey, this guy's like a prolific bad guy. He's killed people before, and so he no longer feels bad about it. But then at the end of the episode, there's this like lady who he thinks is blind who saw him do this, and she is partially blind. But then next episode she comes in like, hey, you gotta bring in 20,000 won, or I'm gonna like expose this. And so he's like freaking out trying to collect all this money, and then obviously you can see that she's a person who like shakes people down, obviously, because of this. So we are able to see right away she's obviously not a great person. And he ends up, bashing her head in with a hammer.
Damn.
And he's once again freaking out because he thought he just killed another person. He doesn't know how to feel, only to find out that she's been a very awful person as well. She's got literal skeletons in her backyard in the ground. So she's also a prolific killer who's also been shaking people down. And so this is where the killer's paradox the title comes in, because the people he happens to be killing all happen to be really bad people. So he becomes a serial killer of killing bad people. And so that's an interesting one.
So they're Dexter?
Yeah, kind of.
Accidental Dexter.
And then there's this other one that I was watching. I got decently far into it, called Rugal. It's a guy who he encounters like the South Korean mob, basically, like corrupt politicians, and his wife gets killed in front of him, basically like that, and he somehow survives his encounter here, but in the process, like his eyes get gouged out, and this other like secret organization takes him and performs surgery and gives him like artificial eyes that have artificial intelligence in them as well. And so he tries to avenge his wife, and by doing so he's also joined this organization that's fighting this other organization. It's pretty interesting, actually. So
it'd be cool if it turned out the artificial eyes were giving him a false sense of reality.
That's that is a thing that I kind of that can happen.
Shit.
No, that can happen in this, because we've already seen that they have the ability to show things that aren't there. So I just don't know if I'm far enough into the show where that's a possibility. But the AI,
it turns out he works with the South Korean mob.
But the AI has officially gained its own like autonomy now, to the point where it's able to lock out the original controllers, and which isn't him, it's the people who gave him the eyes. So he's able to have private conversations with the AI and him. The AI is working with our main character here, and somehow they give him like these superhuman abilities, which I think kind of make no sense, actually, because they're just eyes. They're not going to make him like be able to jump 10 feet in the air. No amount of training is going to make you do that. But yeah, it's still very interesting, because he's not the only person part of this organization. Like all these other people, 2 other people that in his group had something happen to him, and they all had these bionic enhancements or something. So it's a very interesting K-drama.
What did the rest of y'all watch?
Oh,
I watched One Piece.
Yeah. Oh, we watched Ghost Stories yesterday.
We started watching Ghost Stories yesterday. And then I watched a little bit of The Rookie. I started all over from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
What about you, Jesus?
I mean, I brought up One Piece.
Oh yeah, you said One Piece. Oh yeah, you already said what you watched. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched The Prestige. That's where I cut off, I think.
Hell yeah. We did that one on the pod. That was a good one.
Yeah, I rewatched that yesterday. It's pretty good still.
I've been rewatching the original Dragon Ball. So I just finished the arc with the original Demon King Piccolo.
Oh, you're far.
And so now Baby Piccolo is back, but he's an adult now, and they're competing in the tournament, and it's the time skip now.
Dude, you're pretty much at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't just start it; you were at the end.
Yeah, I didn't just start. I've been going through it little by little throughout the year.
But no, that's definitely a rewatch that happens once every while because it makes you feel good. I don't know what about the original Dragon Ball, but it just makes you feel good when you're watching it. I think it's the art style, the
Yeah, the backgrounds are
story,
so
the
beautiful.
sound. It's all very well done. I would argue to say it is by a long shot better than Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Super, and all that. And it's not even close. Because Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super, their story is just about fighting and power. While yes, Dragon Ball has also got that element, but it's also actually got a story to it.
Mm-hmm. Everything just
Oh.
felt so new in this world.
Yeah, it makes you feel young, makes you feel
When you say Dragon Ball, you mean Dragon Ball Kai?
no, the original Dragon Ball.
Oh no, Dragon
Where
Ball
he-
Z. is what I meant
No,
to say.
where Goku's a
Oh,
kid.
Yeah, I know he's talking about Dragon Ball, but you said Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. You mean Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super? Like
Yeah.
those ones are all about fighting. But
Yes.
the original Dragon Ball is all about the story for you know
Yes.
Goku. Yes, I agree with that.
But yeah, so I think everyone should watch the original Dragon Ball if you're an anime fan because I think everyone will fall in love. Like, it's hard to not like it. Even if you struggle to get into it, you will get into it.
It's
pretty
the
good.
grandpa to It's the grandpa to Bleach, One Piece.
It's
and
the Unk show. I'm watching
Yeah.
the Unk show.
all right. I don't want to say this because it would be almost glazing it too much, but I would say that it's up there with One Piece.
Well, I mean, it came out before One Piece. So
It's not about when it came out. I genuinely think it holds up
'cause
to the level of One Piece.
Yeah, because wasn't there a lot of debates on whether or not
I mean, it's
Dragon Ball
fun.
would be in the top three?
That's
like,
what I mean. Like, I think it just holds up. Like message wise to the world, it doesn't really have much of a message.
In
but-
comparison to like Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon
yeah,
Ball
in
Z
comparison
is
to Dragon
a
Ball Z.
lot.
But if you were to place like one of the greats out there, One Piece is on the list. But I think their OG Dragon Ball is easily got to be top 3.
Pretty good. Top 3 of all time.
I would say yes.
All
Yeah, I
right.
don't know.
It's pretty good.
I know that's a hot take because I know there's like Full Metal Alchemist and stuff like that. I know that there's a lot of good anime out there, really good ones.
I mean, I'm
but-
inclined to believe you in some way just because I've seen so much Dragon Ball in my life that I don't know. It's just nostalgic for me.
Yeah,
Um,
it might be nostalgia speaking, but who knows?
But yeah, he's yet to want to give a One Piece all the way to Trek.
oh my god, it's just so long, bro. At least with Dragon Ball, yeah, I know there's an end.
Dragon Ball Z is so fucking boring.
Z, some arcs can be. Not all of them. So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Pokemon Champions. If you have the Switch too, I think you can play it on Switch 1 as well. It is a free game if you want to
Isn't it
learn.
on phones too?
It will come out on the phone eventually, but it is a
Then
free
why the
game.
fuck would I buy a whole $500 console to play
What
a
I'm
free game?
saying is it's a free game. When it comes out, you guys should definitely try it. If you can get it on your phone, or if you have a Switch already, just download it on your Switch. It's free to play. You don't have to pay a single dime.
All right. So the
I
plan,
recommend the
Yeah.
TCG. The TCG is fun.
the One Piece TCG.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, the plan for next week is gonna be Lee Cronin's The Mummy. So this is the horror movie for The Mummy.
Okay.
Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next time, bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Bye, guys.